little country church that brings me closer to my Savior. Little bit of heaven, a whole lot of love left behind.
Well, good morning and welcome to Rise and Shine, Franklin County. We're delighted to be here this morning. It started to rain just a little bit out there. So Jamie always has to tell me who I am. See, I'm Joyce Gordon. I'm so glad to be here with you all. And we have a guest with us this morning. But as I was saying, it started to sprinkle just a little bit, but later in the day, you're probably going to need your umbrella. And because it's probably going to rain, I'm thinking I saw maybe around 10 o'clock. So be prepared. You don't want to get wet. Well, like I said, we have a guest with us this morning. I'm going to let him introduce himself, and then we're going to talk about a project that he is working on for Frank right here in Rocky Mount. So,
thank you very much for having me, first of all. My name is Charlie Robertson. I'm currently the chairperson for the Rocky Mount Franklin County First Responders Memorial Park Commission. And we're a commission that was appointed by the town and the county to develop the First Responders Memorial Park, which is located at 1250 North Main Street here in Rocky Mount. I feel sure a lot of you folks out here have driven by and looked over and saw what a beautiful park it is, and we're trying to add our third and last section to the park, and we're presently raising monies for that.
Okay, and if you haven't been by and glanced over there, it is lit up at night, you say. Now, I don't go out much at night, so I'm going to have to make a point to ride by there at night. But it's right beside the firehouse and the police station, right there on North Main Street. So they have, some of the things have already taken place. We already have a monument.
Yes, we do. The very first phase, we've done this in 3 phases, and the very first phase that we put in was a brick sidewalk with a large circle, and we have a marble monument in the center of it. And what it does, it depicts what we're there for. The first responder community is your police departments, your fire departments, and your EMS providers here in the county. And they do such a wonderful job for everybody in this county. Sooner or later, we all need them at one point or another.
Right.
And it's just a way of us recognizing these folks and paying homage to those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice, you know, with their lives. And that does happen, unfortunately. But like I said, we're there just to pay homage to all of those who are friends and neighbors of ours, family members. You know, everybody knows a first responder, just about. And these are the people that come to see you when you dial 911.
Right. All right, and on this monument that you have, there's a place that if you have given the ultimate sacrifice, as you say, a place to put their names?
Well, actually, anybody that is covered under the LODD, which is line of duty death, we get a plaque out of marble, and with the person's face on it, you know, like a picture or something, and then a brief, you know, sentence or two that tells when they served and when their last call was and that type of thing on there. But it is on the side of this marble structure that we have there. It's quite an impressive thing to see.
Okay. And then, on your second phase, we put in the fountain.
Yes, we did. The second phase, actually, we put in a lot of trees to outline the park, a lot of flowers, and you know, that type of stuff to enhance the beauty of the park. Mm-hmm. And we've also put in 3 flagpoles at the rear, which are lighted, and at nighttime it is absolutely beautiful over there. Now, the fountain part of it is another circle that we put directly in front of the flagpoles. And we're calling that the beginning of the 3rd stage, of which we're working on as we speak, with a large fountain in the center of it. And all of that lighted, like I said, it's worth your time to ride by at nighttime and just check it out, because it's very impressive.
Okay, so now we're working on the 3rd phase.
That's exactly right.
And that's what we wanted to encourage people this morning to be generous, as we were talking before we came on.
Without a doubt.
That, I mean, times you just don't know what's coming, you know, bill-wise, because this goes up, this bill goes up. But we are working on raising approximately $20,000. I'm thinking I saw here somewhere.
Yeah, 20,000. I'd love to get 25,000, but realistically, if we could get 20,000, I think we can do what we need to do.
Okay, and this is to build a sidewalk to connect the for phase
Yes,
one.
these
and
are
phase two.
concrete base sidewalks, and then we go back and put a brick layer on top of it.
Okay. Okay, so letters have been mailed out to businesses and community leaders.
It has. We have mailed out quite a few of them thus far, and we're starting to get some responses back on it. And we're still in the process of mailing. You don't realize how many small businesses and stuff there is in Franklin County until you start working a list and trying to get mailers out, but it's quite a few of them. And we're soliciting funds, hoping that people would, donate some monies to us so that we could complete this for the purpose of honoring all of our first responders.
Do you have like a date set that you'd like to have this completed?
We're hoping maybe that if everything will work out right by fall of the year, we can have it completed,
Okay.
depending on how the funds come in.
Okay. All right, and it says this is tax deductible. So if you make a donation, you're a 501c.
Yes, we are. We're a 501(c), and any monies that you want to donate like that is tax deductible. The present commission consists of myself, B.W. Wright, Billy Ferguson, Ann Dillon, and Tommy Cundiff. We've got representatives from the town as well as the county that you would see represented right there. It's a Duke's mixture, but we're all in there together trying to raise these monies to finish this park.
Okay, so if you have a donation you would like to make, you can drop it by. Did you want to?
You can mail it or you can drop it by the town office building, which is located at 345 Donald Avenue in Rocky Mount. We have a nice young lady there by the name of Cherie. If you have any if you have any questions you'd like to answer or anything, you could call the town office and ask for Cherie, and she can give you all the information you need.
Now, let me ask you this. Now, I don't know why this came to mind, but if you had a donation you wanted to make, is it possible to put it in with your water bill when you mail it, or no?
I suppose it would, but you need to make any donation for us, make that payable to the First Responders Memorial Park. And you can put it to that address, and then they will see to it it goes to the proper place.
Okay, so if you want to mail in your donation to help get this park completed, just make it with First Responders Memorial Park. Now, First Responders Memorial Park, 345 Donald Avenue, Rocky Mount, Virginia. And it says, please feel it in your heart to donate. They would love to get this park finished. And I think it's so nice that you are honoring these ones that have given the ultimate sacrifice. And it's just, really, it's going to be a beautiful little park. Like we have our Veterans Park further down, and then they're developing this for first responders. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Jamie's so good at pulling these things up. There's the flags.
Well, you can see firsthand there, those are the names of those that have given their life right there already. Now, we also have a brick selling program there too that helps us with raising money. And what you can do is you can purchase a signature brick. So if you have a family member, a friend, or just whomever that you wanted to donate a brick to, you could put all it takes for them to qualify is they must be a member of a first responder organization and here in the county to start with, and then be served 1 year with good standing, which, it's not a real tough requirement there. And we also accept people that are Franklin County citizens that may have served in other localities too. Let's just hypothetically say you had somebody that was a Franklin County citizen but was a police officer in Roanoke. They would qualify as well as long as they've served for at least 1 year in good standing.
Okay, so you could do this as a memorial to them or in honor of them.
Exactly.
If you're still living, then
right.
you could
and
do
then
it
the
as
brick
an honor.
sales, a small brick, a 4x8 is like $100, and that gives you 4 lines on that brick with 20 characters, and then we have an 8x8 brick, which is $200. But, you know, like I said, that essentially is separate from these donations that we're soliciting to
Right.
go towards the actual construction of the park.
Okay, so if you have any questions, you can dial 540-483-7660 and ask for Cherie. And you're encouraging to check out our Facebook page also. Well, it was beautiful. The pictures that Jamie popped up there on the screen, it's a beautiful park.
It really is.
And so you do want this is to make a sidewalk to connect the two, phase 1 and phase 2, which is the monument and the fountain. And so it's going to take about between $20,000 and $25,000, and it wouldn't take too much. People started sending those donations in.
No, that's a lot of money in a sense, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not an enormous amount of money. And I will say that I think it speaks highly for Rocky Mount and Franklin County for us to have two parks in the county. One for the first responders and one for the veterans out there, because I think it speaks a lot for our community that we do appreciate these people that have gone out and served our country and then have also served our town and county.
Absolutely. Well, I tell you, you just don't know how much you appreciate one of these first responders until you need them. When I first got my leg taken off and I was in my dining room and tripped over something or other and I couldn't get up. So, you know, the thing that you see on TV, help, I can't get up. So I had to get my phone, dial 911, bless their hearts. There they came,
Well,
get
you know,
me up out of the floor.
they get quite a few calls for such things as that right there, you know, and if you've got somebody down like that, you know, it's important that somebody help them get back
That's
up.
exactly right. I so much appreciate them. And then I had a little fender bender, and the police came, and I brag about them. They were so kind to me, and so was the gentleman that I tried to make his store drive-in. But anyway, we do appreciate our first responders, our firefighters, and our first aid and police. Yes, we do. And we have H.L. Nolan on for the Office of the Sheriff, and then we have Brian. He comes on and they share with us things, important things that we need to know and need to be aware of.
HL's been up there a long time, and he's been quite an asset to that department.
Absolutely.
Perfect spokesman for him.
We always enjoy having them on. And we enjoy, thank you so much for coming out this morning and telling us about this. And do watch for your letter that's coming in the mail that's asking for a donation. But, you know, even small donations, they add up. That's what I always say. Many hands make a job an easier job rather than just two. So if we have everyone making a small donation or large, whichever you would like, then this will get completed in no time.
As we said earlier too, it is tax deductible.
Right. And you can call the Rocky Mount Town Office again. We'll tell you that number, 540-483-0907 with any questions, and you ask for Cherie, and you please mail your donations to First Responder Memorial Park, 345 Donald Avenue, Rocky Mount, Virginia, 24151. And this is tax deductible. So we appreciate that too, that people like to take that. Sometimes you need a tax break and be able to take that off your taxes. Well, anything else you want to add, Charlie?
Well, no, just thank you very much for having me, first of all, and this gives us an opportunity to get the word out to the general public that we are trying to do this. And once again, it is a tremendous asset to our community, and for those that come into our community to see that Rocky Mount and Franklin County is the epitome of small town USA out here, that we care about our first responders, police officers, fire and rescue.
That's true, and I mean that means a lot too. When people come into our town and see this, then they see how much we do appreciate the people that help us out.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming in. As this moves along, if you want to come back and let us know how you're progressing and maybe you'll be within $5,000 of reaching your goal, and you may want to come back and we might want to have to poke them a little bit.
Well, you know, we'll do whatever's necessary.
We can do that, and we'll be glad to have you back on. Well, thank you again for coming out early this morning, and we're going to take a short break and hear from our sponsors. If we didn't have our sponsors, we couldn't be here. So fill up your coffee cup, and we'll be right back. back to Rise and Shine, and we've got some things that we want to make you aware of that are happening that you may want to get involved in. There's things going on today, and I've gone through here, and this is my Bible here that I have to go by, and so much going on. Now, Thursday, March the 7th, there's going to be a rain barrel building workshop. If you'd like to join the staff from the Blue Ridge Water Conservation to harvest rainwater for your garden and landscaping, this is an opportunity for you to construct your very own rain barrel. This old idea is making a big splash. Please have the proper transportation to take your barrel home. Now, that would be something, you got to have room in your car to take it home. There are approximately 53 gallons measuring, 42 inches high and 24 inches in diameter. And so you needed to register. Well, if you didn't register, I'm sorry. You had to register ahead of time for that. Let's see what else is going on. Let me see. I circled some things here. Some things have already happened. Well, let's go back over here to 50 and up. Okay. Estate planning, March the 15th. This class is going to be taught by attorney Sarah Bidwell. Now, you need to register for that a week ahead of time. So we're getting you so you can know that ahead of time, and it is going to be on March 15th, so you'll have to register 1 week, which is right this week, okay? And this is going to teach you the difference between a will, a living will, who needs a will, what is a power of attorney, and more legal issues. And this is from 10:30 to 11:30. It is a free class, and this is at the Essex Center. Okay, let's see what else. All right, also on March the 15th at 11 to noon, and then this is free. Join us the third Friday of the month and share your favorite dish as we gather to socialize and celebrate birthdays for the month. Dessert and paper products will be provided. And that is at the Essex Center from 11 to noon, and that will be on March the 15th. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. Self-defense class, that is going to be on Monday, March the 11th at the Essex Center from 11 to noon. Now, you need to register for that soon. That was this week, and it was like Monday, but maybe you can get in, just slide right in there. Officer Ryan King from the Rocky Mountain Police Department will teach you how to keep safe and be aware of your surroundings. Topics of discussion will include home safety, self-preparedness, and general personal safety. Register in person or call 540-483-9238. It's always good when you're watching Rise and Shine to have your calendar and a pen available so that you can jot these things down. But if you happen to miss writing something down, our show airs again at 2:30 and at 5 o'clock this same day, so you can watch it again. Maybe if you missed a date or a time that you can write it down. Now, put on your calendar, this would be interesting to go to. There is a $10 charge for this class. This is meal prep and air fryer class. This is going to be on Tuesday, so you want to write this down. March the 19th at the Essex Center from 1 to 2 p.m. It is a $10 charge, and Jody D. Jeans from Ippy's Restaurant as we prep, plan, and prepare food in an air fryer. You know, I have one, and I use it maybe to fix some French fries, but I'm thinking there's more things I could be using it for. So come and learn tips on using your air fryer for amazing results. You'll learn the basics of cooking from scratch to your new favorite kitchen appliance. That is good. The registration deadline is Tuesday, March the 12th. So we've got you. You can get in there. All right, register by March the 12th. The class is going to be on March 19th. So we've done that in time. All right, let's see what else we've got coming up. Veterans Coffee Hour will be on March the 22nd from 9 to 10 a.m. It is free. Join veterans from a variety of eras and branches of service the fourth Friday of every month for coffee and camaraderie. These guys have some wonderful stories. I've told them a story. I was up at the Veterans with a friend. He was waiting on a prescription, and there was a gentleman sitting there that had been at Normandy. He couldn't hear. Bless his heart, he was deaf in one ear and couldn't hear out the other one. So my friend was sitting in between us, so we switched places because we were about to deafen him, trying to carry on a conversation. But they have such interesting stories of things that have happened to them where they've been out fighting for our country and our freedom. So we can sit here and talk to you like I am this morning. All right. Always, we've got the fish fry at Ferrum College. I'm going to have to check. I'm not sure when they go on spring break, but I will let you know for sure on Friday if that's going to be happening Friday night. And it happens from 4:30 to 8 p.m. if the students are in school. That's at 445 Fair Mountain Road. It is your fish, one of 4 different kinds, not all 4, and then maybe another side meat like pork or beef, your sides, your salad, dessert, and drink for $12. And that is up at Ferrum College. On Saturday, March 23rd at the Booker T. Washington, there is going to be a legacy dinner from 5 to 8 p.m., and that is going to be held at the 4-H Center at Hermitage Road, Wirtz. The featured speaker is Dr. Sarah Washington O'Neill Rush, and she is the great-granddaughter of Booker T. Washington. I think that would be so interesting to hear her speak. Other events include a silent auction, music, and door prizes. Donations will support the operations and scholarship of Booker T. The tickets are $30 for members and $35 for non-members. And I'm not sure where you would get those. Probably out at you could get them out at Booker T out there on 122. All right, they are going to have a training today, and people that are interested in being a CASA, work for CASA, and these are being advocates for children. And you can contact Joyce Moran at the Southern Virginia Child Advocacy Center at 30 South Main Street. And there is going to be a session, an informal session today at 5:30 at the Southern Virginia Child Advocacy Center, and that is at 300 South Main Street. If you cannot make it in person to the information session, individuals can log in to the meeting through a virtual platform. You can call them and get the particulars. It's kind of a long address here. Training for the spring session begins March 27th at 5:30 p.m. and will be held at the Southern Virginia Child Advocacy Center, located at, again, 300 South Main Street in Rocky Mount. For more information on CASA and all of our services, refer to our website, this is all one word, southernvacac.org, or call 540-484-5566 for more information. All right, we're going to have a charity fashion show put on by Tinks of Westlake and Rocky Mount Boutique, and that is going to be held at the Pig River Community Center next Friday, March the 15th. Yep, that's right. The doors open at 6 p.m. Dinner will be served at 6:45. Dinner and the show is $25, and there will be a quilt raffle for $5. This quilt was made by Tilly Thompson and donated, and this benefits the Stepping Stone Mission there on North Main Street. They serve a hot meal every day, 365 days a year, and they're not federally funded. So these things go to help raise funds so that you can go there if you don't have any food in the house, or if your power goes off, or you don't want to eat alone, go over to the Stepping Stone Mission and have lunch every day, 365 days a year. Enjoy dinner, a live auction, and quilt raffle as our models show off the very best of the season's fashions at our charity fashion show benefiting, like I said, the Stepping Stone Mission of Franklin County. The quilt is king size, handmade, and donated to the special event by, like I said, Tilly Thompson. So these tickets are available at Tinks Boutique at Booker T. Washington Highway, at Tinks Decor and Boutique at 510 Franklin Street, Rocky Mount, at the Stepping Stone Mission down North Main Street, or at the Redwood Community Market on Old Franklin Turnpike. And like I said, the tickets are $25 for the dinner and the show. So do want to go out and support that, because they do a wonderful service to our community by having lunch every day. Want to put on your calendar, coming up will be on March the 23rd from 10 to 2 p.m. We have the Rocky Mount Police Department presents Cops and Bobbers youth fishing event. This is for ages 15 and under. And this is going to take place at Gillies Park down at Trail Drive. Now that is down behind the middle school, Benjamin Franklin. If you get on Trail Drive and drive down to the end, that is Gillies Park. Prizes will be for the biggest fish caught and total weight for each age group. B99 will be there. They always have a lot of fun. And I'm told that they're going to have a goldfish. They stock the pond, and they're going to have a goldfish, and whoever catches that goldfish gets a prize. I think that would be fun. All right, this is a family fun day. Now this is coming up in April. This will be the Saturday after, at the end of our spring break from school, but you'll want to put this on your calendar so you won't forget. This is going to take place at Hot Shots at 67 Village View Lane in Bonita. It's a family fun day, and it is a fundraiser benefiting Tyler Haniff, a Franklin County High School freshman diagnosed with FOP, one of the rarest, most disabling genetic conditions known to medicine. This is the 4th annual Family Fun Day, raising awareness of FOP and raising funds for Tyler's future expenses due to this disease. Bring your whole family out for a day of fun, all for a good cause. Now, if you ever wanted to give a teacher a pie in the face, you're going to get your chance. This is a fundraiser. Teachers, friends, and families sign up to willingly get pied. Pies are provided in exchange for a donation of any amount. All proceeds benefit Tyler, and these are matched up to $1,000 by Leitz, I'm not sure I'm saying that right, Electric Company. Join us in pieing Franklin County Public School staff and Pure Pro wrestlers for a great cause. Activities include raffles, blind draw cornhole, registration at 11 a.m., it's $20. Paint parties, sign up on the website, that's $30, and a bake sale, plus free activities like face painting, balloon animals, music, and more. And this is going to take place again at Hot Shots at 67 Village View Lane down in Bonita. He came by the school yesterday. He's grown so much. He's gotten so tall, such a nice young man, and brought that by so I could put it on Rise and Shine. We are going to have a golf tournament that also will benefit the Stepping Stone Mission. That is going to take place on May the 4th, 2024 at the Copper Cove Golf Club at 360 Chestnut Creek Drive. Now, you need to register, $75 per player, and if you get your registration in before the 24th of April, it's going to be $80 after the 24th. So you want to go on and get registered. It'll be $75 per player. They're going to have event sponsorship. If you would like to help sponsor and raise money for this worthy cause, platinum sponsor is $1,000 plus, gold is $750, silver is $500, bronze is $250, and a whole sponsor is $100. Your price, your fee that you pay includes your lunch, green fees, a cart, prizes, and range balls. Sounds like a good deal to me, and they are partnering with the Smith Mountain Lake Lions Club that are helping them put this on to benefit the Stepping Stone Mission. The Smith Mountain Lake, Rick Carroll down there spearheaded the, whatever you would call it, to get the, you see a van parked out in front of Stepping Stone, it's got the Lions Club emblem on it. He helped to get a grant to buy that van for them to go around and pick up items that they need, that people donate to keep this mission going. All right, we're going to bowl with the band on Saturday, March 16th. That's coming up from noon to 3 p.m. It's going to be Rocky Mount Bowling. They're going to have lights out and music up. That's there on North Main Street. It's $12 per person. It includes your shoes, 2 games, and a raffle ticket. And this is to raise money for the Franklin County High School Band. So to reserve tickets, scan or the QR code or email fundraising@FranklinCountyBand, that's all one word, no spaces, .org. So fundraising@FranklinCountyBand.org. It says reserve before March 14th and get a free raffle ticket. So let's go bowling and help this fundraiser for our Franklin County High School Band. I had 2 members on here playing their saxophones a few weeks ago, and they were absolutely excellent. And I think one of them won in a district competition. So they did a great job playing their saxophones for us right here. So we do want to help. I mean, it's a lot of people, and we need to help any way that we can. We like to help out. So have a great day. Like I said, get your umbrella or your raincoat. We may need that this afternoon. So thank you for joining us this morning, and we'll see you again on Friday.